No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. The rucks staring each other down. Gawn wins the first tap. Liberatore, quality delivery by foot. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. Marshall drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Doesn't often waste it. McCluggage with a chance to run. Blakey pushes into space and receives the footy. Norton works hard to present. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Away he goes. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither. Anyone's ball. Wanganeen Malira. Moore runs onto it. Archie, Loy getting involved. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. One goal straight plays no score. Marshall palms it down. Viney. Whitfield with the intercept mark. Dishes it off. Collins. He's generally a good kick. Lukosius, great hands there. Probing ball. Who's front and centre? Met solidly, out of the congestion. Wanganeen Malira runs onto it. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He might have thought about the corridor. Lukosius has found some space. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Curnow in the clear on centre wing. Searching kick. They can turn defence into attack now. Gives it everything. Whitfield takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? He's hit up the lead. Normally delivers. Lukosius has charged into space. He's made a bright start. This is good ball movement. They're moving the footy well here. There goes the kick inside the 50. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Can he finish it off?
These half chances can often be the difference.
This might be travelling out on the full. No, it's scraped in for a behind.
Confidence is a great thing, but that was a big ask from there.
Blakey brings it back in. Rankin. Well, he had to try, I suppose. That's a useful ball. Honours the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. It's come unstuck. What's he got on offer? A good kick here and they'll be in business. Moore has got loose. Drives it inside the forward 50. Lloyd wins the contest hands down.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
Taking no risks with the kick in. McCluggage. Slowing it down. Careful with the kick. Norton. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Holmes. That's skillful. Dawson. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Grundy had his name written all over it.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. What can they build here? 5. That's good work rate. Slick hands. Moore. He's been busy so far. Well played. Ignoring the corridor for now. Dangerfield in the clear. Kicks to space. 5 on a lead. Just has to hit a target. Jackson spoils. Just shoveled it out. Blakey made the footy his. Throws it on the boot. Dale read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. The defence is disorganised. Jackson clears the area. Time to turn on the Jets. Clark, Viney couldn't burst through. Clean pickup. Whitfield says thank you very much. Lays it off. They are hunting the ball carrier. The umpire says he had no prior. Marshall slaps it out. Anderson. Terrific tackle. Rao runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Rankin outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Morris gets on the end of it. That's great footy.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
It's no coincidence. The team that kicks better at goal generally wins the game.
He's off. Can he hit a target? Thumped away. Fife. Collins. Just had to get it out. Dangerfield. Needs a good decision. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Grundy looking for territory. Liberatore. They'll need to limit his influence. Dangerfield. Grundy loves the hard stuff. Can he impose himself on the match? Punched away. Curnow. Archie. They like it behind the goals. He's got it. It's a handy buffer they've established. The big men fly. Anderson can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Grundy. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Footy's back, and it was enjoyable that first quarter. There's a lot of energy and enthusiasm for the contest out there, and hopefully it continues. Both sides are expecting big things this year, and while you don't want to play your best or reveal everything in a practice match, there's a lot they can both get out of today.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played. After a goalless first term, they'll feel a lot better getting on the board early in the second. Marshall wins the hit out. Taken to ground. Boot to ball just in time. Dacos didn't need to be asked twice. Lynch has a vice-like grip.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points. So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The big men fly. Liberatore gets his kick despite the heat. Lukosius is hard to beat one-on-one. He just keeps racking up disposals. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Dangerfield. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Grundy wins it out of the centre. Viney, solid tackle. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Grundy has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Viney leading by example. Neal, Goulden in the right spot. Clever handball. Jackson runs onto it. They desperately need a goal. Viney, he's taken a beauty. Good work rate. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. Alarm bells are ringing. Rankin. They're tackling with venom today. Grundy with a deft tap. Anderson wins a hard ball. They're crying out for a goal, and he's answered the call.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Grundy showing his skills. Anderson, they've put themselves under pressure. Dacos, he's besieged. The umpire will have it. Grundy palms it down. Anderson, Viney only knows one way. Liberatore with a clumsy tackle has conceded a free kick. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Doesn't often waste it. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? They've had the better of the contest to this point. Lukosius makes position. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Holmes tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Lynch tries to take them on and loses.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Good kick. McCluggage. He'll be sore in the morning. He's kicked it the wrong way. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Anderson, tidy ball, decides to go. Grundy, you know how this ends. You just know how it ends.
He's very dangerous anywhere in or around 50. A real class act.
Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. The big men fly. Liberatore. You can see their confidence growing. Who's got the wheels? Lukosius. Under pressure. Archie. Spills out in the tackle. He couldn't get his fist or foot to it.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Searching kick. It's a dreadful mistake. Good handball. Dacos loves these situations. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal. It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Grundy slaps it out. Viney recognising the urgency. Gorn is so strong one-on-one.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
He's off. They're playing with purpose and poise. That's well played. Finds himself in space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Jones! Great body work. Normally delivers. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? Lukosius. Dangerous to leave on his own. Whitfield. That one was always his. Dangerfield. In the clear on centre wing. They're well drilled. Lukosius has found some space. That's a useful ball. Archie. Here's real danger now. They're huffing and puffing. Rao. Showing why he's such a good defender. Can he find a teammate? Honours the lead. Rao. Clever kick. Whitfield. They just keep kicking it back to him. He looked to have been taken high and the umpire thought so too. Long ball in. Wanganeen Malira making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Lynch, Archie, Curnow couldn't get a disposal. Andrews is calm in a crisis. He's gone. He had plenty of time. Advantage paid and away they go. Smith heads them off at the pass. He's had little impact so far. Wanganeen Malira. That's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. He's generally a good kick. Lukosius wins it back. Great mark. He's leading all comers for disposals. Whitfield. Membry. Almost threw it out. There are only two ways you can dispose of it, and he did neither.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
It's a 4-goal game at half-time. One coach will be delighted, and the other will be pretty frustrated. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
Whoever's counting the tackles is earning their money. Every time anyone gets the footy, you just expect them to be crunched. This intensity will be difficult to sustain, so we may see some space open up at some stage, but there'll be some sore bodies. Don't worry about that.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Good ruck work. Viney, he's been a shining light. He's been industrious. It's been that kind of day for them. Ignoring the corridor for now. Who's front and centre? Moore charges onto it. That's not clever at all. Holmes doing what he does best. Goulden kicks inside the forward 50. Lynch demanded the footy and got it. Archie is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Archie, what a game he's had. He's doing it all. Sometimes a break can interrupt momentum, but that hasn't happened here. Grundy, the winner there. Liberatore sharks it. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. That's a waste. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good thinking and good execution too. Careful ball movement. McCluggage can keep it moving. Well played. Useful hand pass. I've liked his game today. The umps paid a free kick for insufficient intent.
Was that insufficient intent or a skill error?
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Fife, he'll work all day. Curnow running in support. Moore, good build-up. Curnow, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying. They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Grundy wins the hit out. He's been accosted. Dawson gathers in the centre square. Throws it on the boot. That's wasteful. Who was he aiming for? They could be in here if it sits. Moore has a paddock in front of him. Whitfield, good hands. Smith farms it out. Anyone's ball. Dangerfield. Lukosius. He's put the foot down. Approaching the 50. He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
He'll look at that as a skill error rather than a decision-making error, though his coach may beg to differ.
Wanganeen Malira to bring it in. Rankin, you asked for it, you got it. Andrews, he just dropped it. Wanganeen Malira, Rankin. He had prior opportunity. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. Lukosius, Rankin runs onto it. He'll feel that one. That's a poor place to give the ball back. Membry swoops and kicks a goal. It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Grundy slaps it out. Liberatore. He's gone. 5. Andrews takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Gawn couldn't mark. Gawn. Anderson. Who's at home? Hilthorpe. Great hands there.
When you're copping a hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
Stranger things have happened, although I can't think of them.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope, just a glimmer. Membry wins the hit out. Liberatore. Blakey runs onto it. That's skillful. Bontempelli. Can he impose himself on the match? McCluggage on a lead. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Dangerfield. Fumbles. Could be costly. Alia. Rankin showing some desperation. You have to be tough to play this game. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Grundy gets his hand to it. Rao, what can he do with it? Bontempelli takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Well, he saw the opening and put it away. Makes a real difference if you can consistently take those kinds of opportunities.
They've pulled a couple back now, but there's still plenty to do if they're going to get back into this one. Liberatore feeds it out. Grundy, off he goes with the advantage. Dawson kicking for his first. Andrews watched it off the boot. What can they generate? Gawn trying to bring the Crummers into play. Throw in deep in the pocket.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Grundy looking for territory. Dawson stripped of it. Couldn't burst through. Heaney, an ever-present threat. Boot, ball, goal!
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
You sense the momentum has shifted. Grundy slaps it out. Neal runs onto it. Dawson, the fans will be happy to see this. The umpire says he had no prior. Grundy with the tap. He's lost possession. Knew where the help was. Dacos takes the hand pass. Liberatore. Curnow. Blakey took him high.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Marshall got his palm to it. Anderson, Neal, he's run into trouble. Just had to get it out. Marshall gets his kick despite the heat. Look at the space he's got to work with. This is good ball movement. Bontempelli, Hilthorpe takes a beauty.
He'll expect to convert this.
Hilthorpe, can he inspire his team? You bet he can.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Marshall with a deft tap. Viney, Dangerfield, gets to it first. They are hunting the ball carrier. What can they build here? 3 quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
You wouldn't know it's a practice match. Both sides have been hard at it, and I reckon there are a few players already feeling the pinch with a quarter to go. It's been a solid hit-out for both sides, and they'll take plenty out of it, irrespective of the result.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. Blasts away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Holmes. They've put themselves under pressure. He's besieged. Great tackling technique there. Marshall showing his skills. Liberatore tries to take them on and loses.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Neat little stab kick. McCluggage gives away a free and the moment passes. In no hurry here. He's normally better than that. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. It's a bad mistake. That's a useful ball. Rankin has charged into space. Alia says thank you very much. Searching kick. Wanganeen Malira with a chance now. Not a lot of positives today. They might be caught out on the turnover. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. They've bottled it up. Marshall with a deft tap. Smith, Viney, intercepts the hand pass. Bontempelli, that might have been dropping the ball. Cripps with time. Viney, Goulden, intercepts. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Marshall, Norton, marks. Will he go the bomb? He's struggled to make an impact to this point. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's generally a good kick. That's well played. Chips to half-back. Lukosius has found some space. Normally delivers. He's not one to take a backward step. Can he hit a target? Turned over on centre wing. Tidy ball. They've opened them up here. They've got them on the overlap. Norton. Pushing and paid.
Got to kick this one to give them some hope.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Looking for a quick transition. Good work rate. Doesn't often waste it. He's hit up the lead. A chance to clear now. Dale can keep it moving. Taking time to assess the options. Blakey wins it back. Great mark. Bontempelli in the clear on centre wing. He's got under that one. Thilthorpe takes another contested grab. For 2 in a row, it's good. And the momentum is starting to turn.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Marshall, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Neal, that's not like him. Gets the kick away. Andrews making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Advantage paid. This will be a goal. It's there!
I'm not going to say they're safe yet, but they'd have to do a lot wrong to get rolled from here.
You get the feeling they've done enough now. The big men fly. Viney, Neal, under pressure. Terrific tackle. Can he find a teammate? Norton, a quick getaway wasn't possible. He's been quiet. Blakey made the footy his. McCluggage, great body work. They desperately need a goal. Rankin makes position. They've picked their way through. Bontempelli, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
Goes goalward, and he's off target.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
They've set up well for the kick-in. You can see their confidence growing. Dangerous place to lose it. Almost threw it out. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump. Grundy, Andrews, foot race on. Who can get there first? Throws it on the boot. Andrews with a terrific mark deep in defence. That could come back to bite. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Anderson, quick snap, and that's a goal! Probably too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility. The big men fly. Liberatore couldn't get a disposal. Inspired by the round ball code. He's drawn a crowd. Moving the footy laterally. Who's got the wheels? Jackson. Time to turn on the Jets. Goulden gets there first. Farms it out. Bontempelli leads his opponent. It's a tough game. He's been set a task. Clean pickup. Well played. Incisive handball. Bontempelli. They're building something dangerous here. Sinclair picks it off. That's poor kicking. What's he got on offer? Ignoring the corridor for now. Jackson. We've seen that before. Blakey gathers. Boot to ball just in time. Moore, ever reliable, gives the handball away. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. I've liked his game today. An inside 50 goes begging. Little one to half back. Goulden will tidy up. He's got an option in the centre square. Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day. What were the main differences today, Half?
That was lacklustre, to be honest.
You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to... You can feel the excitement around the ground. It's been building steadily. Callahan. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Gawn. Smith popped up out of nowhere. Keeps it low. It's loose inside the 50. He makes no mistake.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The first goal didn't take long. Gawn with the tap. Liberatore. He's lost it. Dangerfield. Archie demanded the footy and got it.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time. So they've got a couple now, and they're looking dangerous. Meek punches it out of the ruck. Rao, a model of consistency. Collins clears the area. Butters, stripped of it. Takes the bounce. Gets the kick away. Himmelberg went bang. Lukosius. The defenders will be nervous. Archie is hard to beat one-on-one.
This, to make a good start, a very good one.
For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Heaney, a little overzealous there, and they'll get out of trouble. Sizes up what's ahead. Green, Heaney, he still found a way. Aaliyah. Dale, desperate to win it back. Whitfield, what can he do with it? The umpires will be tasked with many tougher decisions than that during the course of the match. They could be vulnerable here. Into the middle with the kick. He's hit up the lead. His field kicking is normally first rate. Good disciplined defence. They are hunting the ball carrier. He probably should have hand passed. Can he find a teammate? The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. They're all over them early. Curnow has charged into space. Clever kick. Himmelberg intercepts. Lowers the eyes. And they're away. Himmelberg. Whitfield reads the play so well. Lukosius. They've bottled it up. Meek showing his skills. Rao. Liberatore in the right spot at the right time. Gorn farms it out. Aaliyah wins it back. A chance to clear now. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Good handball. Loose ball on centre wing. Curnow accepted the invitation. He's drawn a crowd. Moore. Dawson, ever reliable. They need a spark. Aaliyah, he ran into a brick wall. He's been accosted. Goes laterally. Aaliyah, it's no place for the faint-hearted.
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
Grundy punches it out of the ruck. Liberatore, he's under close attention. Gets his kick despite the heat. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Fife turned over. Callahan, good build-up. What's he got on offer? They're a big chance here. Andrews is there in defence. You can see their confidence growing. Moore presents in space. Normally delivers. Goulden, he's a real pocket rocket. Curnow, they're moving the footy quickly. No one can mark. Wilkie, neat little worm burner. Himmelberg, he's been busy so far. Meek takes a beauty. Gorn, working hard and being rewarded. They'll compete inside the 50. Andrews with a terrific mark deep in defence. They're playing with purpose and poise. What can they generate? Liberatore, dangerous to leave on his own. Ignoring the corridor for now. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Kicks to space. Fife. Drives it inside the forward 50. Thumped away. Himmelberg. Sarong wins the contest hands down. They're moving the footy well here. Picking their way through. Gorn under pressure. The umpire says it's continuous play, so on they go. That's commitment to the cause. Gorn. He's gone. Sarong. They might be caught out on the turnover. Throws it on the boot. Wanganeen Malira doing what he does best. Lukosius. Archie. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
Membry. He's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Good ruck work. Callahan. He's been dispossessed. Dangerfield. Grundy. Dacos. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
One team's come to play, and the other, well, they might as well be rolling out of bed. The big men fly. Liberatore. Quarter time and a chance for the coaches to address their players and maybe even tweak the game plan. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
When you're up against a side playing this well, you've got to find a way to limit the damage, knowing that they're unlikely to keep this standard up for the whole match. If you can do that, you'll be in a position to shift the pressure back onto them once you get your turn with the momentum.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Free kick for a trip, naturally. They'll take the patient approach. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Bombs it in. Defence 101 there. Liberatore. He's everywhere at the moment. Lloyd is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
No trouble at all.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Meat wins the hit out. Callahan, Richards. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Grundy, the winner there. Liberatore, Curnow on a lead. Searching kick. Membry, he's lost possession. Andrews should be able to get them out of trouble. Callahan, he's taken a beauty. Can he be the fire starter? And that's a letdown. They found the magic formula. Quality delivery by foot. They're well drilled. Andrews makes good contact. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Meat with a deft tap. Terrific forward pressure. Himmelberg. Penetrating ball. Who's front and centre? Heaney. Finally, they go inside 50. Collins takes an excellent grab. Doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. Looking to hit up the short option. That's a strong mark. He's generally a good kick. Whitfield. Can they get another one? This is a joy to watch.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
Critical contest coming up. Wilkie, we've seen that before. Curnow lurking menacingly. Andrews is calm in a crisis. And they're out of trouble. Lukosius couldn't mark. Heaney. That's an impressive mark. Probing ball. Butters all on his own. What's he got on offer?
When you're copping or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
Gone. Red at best. And will cut the margin.
Opportunity for a check side here.
He can sniff a goal, but that's a letdown. Perhaps he should have given it off. Can he hit a target? Dale can keep it moving. Gee, they're playing well. He might have thought about the corridor. Archie, this is good footy. He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Moore. They're irrepressible at the moment. Curnow marks on centre wing. His field kicking is normally first rate. Alarm bells are ringing. They're huffing and puffing. Lloyd drops into the hole and marks.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Gives it a thump. It'll have the distance, but not the accuracy.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Himmelberg to bring it back in. Gawn works hard to present. He's run through the protected zone, and that'll be 50. Wanganeen Malira has found some space. No wonder coaches go grey. What can they build here? Lukosius on centre wing is marked. Clever kick. They've got a problem now. Looking to extend this margin. Lloyd is so strong one-on-one.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Andrews with the footy. They are tackling machines today. This is fraught with danger. Feeling the heat. They're staring down the barrel at a scoreless half. Wilkie, Membry might go for a run. Wanganeen Malira mops that one up, blasts away. Meek outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Meek has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Kelly might be time for one more score here. 5. Andrews wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's skillful. And that is the end of the first half. The home fans are shell-shocked. They didn't see this coming. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
I'm not sure whether this is a case of not listening to what the coach is saying or just being unable to put it into practice. Either way, they're easy to play against at the moment, as the scoreboard shows. They need to get back to basics and build from there.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Meek wins the hit out. They are hunting the ball carrier. Can he impose himself on the match? Stripped of it. Himmelberg. Sarong. That's a useful ball. Gorn has a vice-like grip. Looking to peg one back. Butters has found some space.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
It's a deep kick. Chance gone begging. It's a tough game. Andrews gives it everything. Taking out some frustration, possibly. Moore. What's he got on offer? Delivers it inside 50. Good disciplined defence. Membry gets the kick away. Lloyd, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
To put the icing on the cake.
Lloyd, you know what's coming. He punches it through and they are flying. It's not over yet, but it might be soon. Meek wins the tap. Sarong, that's symptomatic of their day. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Andrews may have just saved a goal. You can see their confidence growing. Dale pushes into space and receives the footy. Tidy ball. The kick was centimetre perfect. Normally delivers. Green went bang. Dawson will keep coming. King got to the right position and hung on.
The tide's well and truly against them. This is a must.
No problems there. They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. The big men fly. Liberatore kicks to space. Membry got to get it on quickly. Curnow. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin. Normal service has resumed. Gorn wins it down. Liberatore stripped of the footy. Crosses the paint. Wanganeen Malira. Aliyah swoops. Richards. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Smith takes a beauty. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Can he find a teammate? Himmelberg making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Dangerfield. Dacos. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
We all know how good a midfielder he is, but it must be tempting for his coach to let him spend more time forward.
The buzzards are circling. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Liberatore, Dangerfield, little one off the ground. He's run into trouble. Lukosius, desperate to win it back. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Good work rate. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. He's hit up the lead. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. Dawson, great hands there. Ignoring the corridor for now. Green presents in space. I've liked his game today. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. What's he got on offer? They've got winners all over the park. Wanganeen Malira gets to it first. Onto the non-preferred. Goulden accepted the invitation.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
The two big men do battle. Sarong, Richards, taken to ground. Gets his kick despite the heat. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Sinclair. Little one to half-back. Duncan got in the way. Moore. This is promising. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does. We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Gawn punches it out of the ruck. Callahan. Dawson attracted a crowd. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Gawn showing his skills. Liberatore, another forward 50 entry. Andrews spoils. Lynch, that's not going to be a goal. One behind.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Heaney has got loose. In no hurry here. It's a dreadful mistake.
Kicking at his first.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Can they finally get it into their forward line? No easy exit. Just shoveled it out. The call is insufficient intent.
As long as they're consistent, that's all we want to see.
They're still hungry, even with the game put to bed. That's a sign of a very good team.
Can he bend this through? Yes, he can.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of
it. Everything they've touched has turned to gold today. Gawn got his palm to it. Kelly felt the pressure there. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Penetrating ball. Punched away. Grundy, he's lost it. Archie charges onto it. Couldn't get a disposal. Going for territory. That's an impressive mark. He doesn't waste many. Smith with a chance to run. Good kick. Quality delivery by foot. Kicks inside the forward 50. 3 quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. What's happening down there, Gary?
Demoralised, dispirited, disillusioned. All adjectives you can apply. If that's how I'm feeling, spare a thought for the side who's copping this hiding.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Gawn. They won't blame him. Kelly. Sarong. Here's a chance to get it forward. Smith. It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. That hasn't made the distance. It's a poor result. No sign of them dropping off. Lukosius. What a game he's having. Collins couldn't finish what he started. You can't question his commitment. Dacos. Whitfield. Scrounges a kick. Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? He's had little impact so far. It's been that kind of day for them. Junk times come early. Lukosius can keep it moving. He's been industrious. Aaliyah clears the area. Lukosius farms it out. Errant handball, and they've turned it over. He's generally a good kick. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Got a little time here. They're a pleasure to watch. Tries a safe ball. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Norton has reeled it in the goal square.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
He completes the formalities.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
Can they follow that goal up with another? Gawn wins it out of the centre. He's gone. Dawson, Sarong. They're a big chance here. Green! He's taken a beauty. Rankin has it within range.
That's probably as good a passage of players we've seen from them all day. Deserves a goal.
Needs to get this one bending, but can't.
You can understand him taking the shot, given the lack of opportunities they've had.
Looking for a quick transition. Honours the lead. Can they get something going? Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Shaves the grass with that one. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Takes them on. A second bounce. What a run this is. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Wanganeen Malira got a fist in. Archie, Lukosius getting involved. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
That is called putting yourself ahead of the team.
Himmelberg goes short with the kick in. Callahan has found some space. Can he hit a target? Lukosius, an unexpected opportunity here.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions, and inside 50s.
Lukosius, what a game he's had. He's doing it all. I'd say the sting has gone out of this one, but I'm not sure there was any sting to begin with. Liberatore gets the kick away. Good thinking and good execution too. They've got them on the overlap. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. Can he find a teammate? Dangerfield. Time and again, he gets to the right place. Looking for two in a row. Callahan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That's commitment to the cause. The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
Well, just about everything else has worked for them today, so why not this too?
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
The way they've kicked a goal today, you wouldn't have been surprised if that had gone through too.
The ball's been living at one end. Dawson in the clear. Andrews with a chance to relieve the pressure. Himmelberg. That's good work rate. Searching kick. Thumped away. Sinclair normally delivers. Green probably too far out to score. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Leaves it behind. That was almost handed to him. Dale goes long. Turned over on centre wing. Playing for pride now. Green, can he force his way through? Himmelberg, he's everywhere at the moment. Dawson had his name written all over it. I've liked his game today. Meek, that's a big play.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They desperately need a goal. He should kick it. He hasn't kicked it.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
They've set up well for the kick in. Moore on a lead. Probing ball. Callahan with a chance now. Siren not far away, and I think we'll all be pretty happy to hear it. Membry, the winner there. Liberatore. Lukosius dealt with the pressure. Membry only knows one way. Time to turn on the Jets. Ball to be won on centre wing. Well-weighted kick. Unable to get it inside 50. What's he got on offer? You wouldn't want to play this side in this form. They would have wiped the floor with most teams today. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
That match was only ever going one way.
You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter, but these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. Sunday afternoon football is go. Cameron wins it out of the centre. Walsh, I'm not sure he wanted it. Fife, one step ahead. Callahan intercepts, throws it on the boot. Whitfield takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Curnow in the clear. Ignoring the corridor for now. Good thinking and good execution too. Normally delivers. Lynch can keep it moving. Searching kick. Taylor had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Callahan in the clear on centre wing. Neat little worm burner. Mackay working hard and presenting well. Manor has got loose. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Curtis, strong grab.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
No trouble at all.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
1 goal straight plays, no score. Callahan. Good disciplined defence. Fletcher. A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
No time like the present. Lukosius on a lead. He's made a bright start. Curnow presents in space. Bangs it long. Worrell clears the area. Archie, got to get it on quickly. Lukosius, good build-up. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The margin's back to just a point. The big men fly. Liberatore gets his kick despite the heat. Curnow has a vice-like grip.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. Tidy ball. Manor has charged into space. Taking time to assess the options. Bailey gathers in the centre square. Gunston. Keane leading by example. Bailey couldn't burst through. Gawn didn't need to be asked twice. That won't score. It's a disappointing result. That's skillful. This might well cost them a goal.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
It'll take his best. Not looking likely. A behind.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Quarter time and nothing to split the sides so far. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
You couldn't say it's been dull despite the lack of goals. Contested ball and clearances are very even and both defences are holding up beautifully. Who will crack first? Perhaps no one will. In which case, we've got a cracking contest on our hands.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Liberatore. Dangerfield. Taylor is there to save the day. That's a useful ball. Callahan. This is a big opportunity. He's generally a good kick. Dacos in some space on the wing. Can he impose himself on the match? Bailey gets to the front spot. Walsh, great body work. Keeps it low. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Gives it everything. Dale got a fist in. Closed him down. Too slow. He's caught. Can he hit a target? Mackay. He's been accosted. He's just run that out.
Both sides have lacked polish, but the endeavour from both has been sensational.
Good ruck work. Dacos. He's everywhere at the moment. Mackay working hard and being rewarded. Takes the safe option. Curtis is the target and he marks. Clever kick. Bontempelli got to the right position and hung on.
To break the deadlock, will they lead by 6 or 1?
No trouble at all. Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Gawn showing his skills. Liberatore, quality delivery by foot. The defence is disorganised. This ought to end in a goal.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst. Good-looking kick. He's hit up the lead. Lowers the eyes. Dacos works hard to present. He might have thought about the corridor. Whitfield wins it back. Great mark. They need a mark. Lloyd takes a beauty.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
Back on terms again. Gawn wins the tap. Liberatore, he's lost it. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? This will bring the house down if he kicks it. Oh, what a rip snorter! So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. The big men fly. Good ruck work and good roving too. That's well played. Just has to hit a target. Lloyd pushes into space and receives the footy.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
This would be handy on the stroke of half-time. It's very handy indeed.
He kicks with excellent technique and composure, and that one was never going to miss.
And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly and takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Callahan has found some space. His field kicking is normally first rate. Mannar, he ran into a brick wall. Just shoveled it out. Dale accepted the invitation. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer. It's a handy buffer they've established. The big men fly. Callahan, Fife leads his opponent. Grundy fighting hard, getting their handball game going. That's a bit of a waste. Into the middle with the kick. Mannar in the centre square. Can he find a teammate? Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. They've coughed it up. Sinclair is calm in a crisis. Blasts away. Moore, dangerous to leave on his own. They can smell victory. Dale, we've seen that before. Attracted a crowd. They appeal for holding the ball, and the umpire agrees.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Goes long. Who's front and centre? Dale. No easy exit. Squeezes the kick. McGrath needs to be quick. Thought his way through it. Davies-Uniacke all on his own. Doesn't often waste it. Dale intercepts. They're looking good. Moore makes position. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Lloyd, he's taken a beauty.
This for number 3.
Lloyd can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done. Well, if they weren't concerned before, they should be now. Grundy smashes it out of there. Liberatore, Sheasel doing what he does best. Davies-Uniacke, free kick for a trip, naturally. They need a spark. Dale can keep it moving. Neil wins the contest hands down. This is good ball movement. Can anyone take a mark? Collins went bang. A little overzealous there and they'll get out of trouble. Going for territory. He's normally better than that. He doesn't waste many.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
He's kicking at his second, but he'll have to settle for one, at least for now. This game was in the balance at half-time. It looks all but over as we hit three-quarter time. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You wouldn't know it's a practice match. Both sides have been hard at it, and I reckon there are a few players already feeling the pinch with a quarter to go. It's been a solid hit-out for both sides, and they'll take plenty out of it, irrespective of the result.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Lynch. He'll be annoyed by that. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. What's he got on offer? Lukosius, working hard and presenting well.
This would just about snuff them out if he's successful.
Gets onto it, no trouble with the distance, but only a behind.
Do you reckon he was the kid who refused to share the ball with anyone?
Dale goes short with the kick in. Bailey, got to get it out of there. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Callahan gets the kick away. Dacos is hard to beat one-on-one. Drives it inside the forward 50. Manor outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Heads for home. That was never missing. They're within striking distance, but they'll need to do a lot right from here. Grundy has rucked tirelessly. Liberatore. Neal was committed to the contest. Got the handball away. Callahan. They've given it back. This is promising. Showing some dare. Inside 50 with the kick. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Not his finest moment. I've liked his game today. Worrell with the big fist. It's not a fair fight. Archie. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
You've got to be quicker than that.
Probing ball. Curnow heads them off at the pass.
This to seal it.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now. They're streaming towards the exits now. Grundy with the tap. He just dropped it. Neal snares the loose ball. Davies-Uniacke. Not a lot of positives today. Dacos runs onto it. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Worrell tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Archie. Run down. Great chase.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Searching kick. Archie says thank you very much.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
That was like
No one will jump to conclusions whatever happens today, but both sides have said they're treating this as a full dress rehearsal. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Gawn wins the first hit out. Attracted a crowd. That's not 15. Is anyone home? Quality delivery by foot.
It didn't take them long to win the ball out of the centre and set up what should be the game's first goal.
He's kicked the cover off it. It's a magnificent kick.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The first goal didn't take long. Gawn with the tap. Anderson, Dacos. The fans will be happy to see this. Some indirect ball movement here. Stripped of the footing. He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
It's come unstuck. They'll take the patient approach. Dale going for territory. Blakey wins it back. Great mark. Kicks laterally. Lynch couldn't quite. Blakey doesn't often waste it. Fife with the intercept mark. Goes long. He's normally better than that. They're on point so far. Miller has charged into space. Short pass looks good. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Gets his kick despite the heat. Rankin. You have to be tough to play this game. Concedes ground. Goulden wins it back. That's a useful ball. Gawn all on his own. They're moving the footy quickly. Clark tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Curnow getting involved. Archie, he had prior opportunity.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Well-weighted kick. Dacos with a chance to relieve the pressure. They've given it up. What's he got on offer? Taking time to assess the options. Lynch is like a magnet in that forward line.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst. Blakey clears the area. And a moment for the players to catch their breath. The two big men do battle. Fife. Anderson desperate to win it back. He's made a hot start to this match. Clark, he's generally a good kick. Gawn, working hard and presenting well. His field kicking is normally first rate. Aaliyah takes an excellent grab. That's skillful. They've opened them up here. Slowing it down. Ignoring the corridor for now. The kick was centimetre perfect. That could come back to bite. Who's front and centre? Bouncing ball. Keen to keep it moving. They take the advantage. Dacos had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Clark has found some space. Heaney on a lead. He's got an option in the centre square. That's a strong mark. Searching kick. Green can just about finish it himself. Can he hit a target? Sinclair couldn't finish what he started. Miller managed to get out despite the tackle. This is promising. He just dropped it. Sees the goals ahead and takes the advantage. He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one. They've hit the ground running, and they're looking in fine form. Gawn palms it down. Anderson, he's made a bright start. Phil Thorpe outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be out on the full. No, it's squeaked in for a behind.
Goal kicking is the most important skill in the game and always will be.
Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other, clearly, but there's a long way to go. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
If I've got my spectator's hat on, this game needs more goals. It's been a drab affair so far. If I've got my coach's hat on, I'm loving how difficult not only the defenders but the midfielders are making it for the opposition to score. I'd be tempted to ask for some quicker, more direct ball movement though.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Clever kick. Rosie got a fist in. Lukosius. What's he got on offer? He's been industrious. They're breaking down across half forward. Normally delivers. Dangerfield. Read it well. They've got time to put the kettle on. Punched away. Lukosius farms it out. Hand pass cut off. Blakey. He's been accosted. Onto the non-preferred. I think that was just a poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
That's the risk you run when you flirt with the boundary line. It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Gawn smashes it out of there. Got the handball away. Goulden needs to be quick. Penetrating ball. It's eluded him. Lukosius. His hand passing is a weapon. Lloyd. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Caught, and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Blakey. That's good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Wanganeen Malira pushes into space and receives the footy. Butters. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They've bottled it up. Gawn has probably got the points at this stage. Butters takes the hand pass. Aaliyah cuts them off yet again. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Miller, that's a bruising tackle. Throws it on the boot. Moore wins it back. Had some assistance. They've put themselves under pressure. Wanganeen Malira marks on centre wing. Looking to hit up the short option. Butters can keep it moving. Thilthorpe is in the clear and marks uncontested.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Whitfield tasked with the kick in. The kick is precise. A chance to clear now. Dangerfield read it well and claims the mark. Tidy ball. Good work rate. What's he got on offer? Kicks to space. Cameron fumbles. Could be costly. Couldn't burst through. Dangerfield. Lukosius. Clark is there in defence. They've had the better of the contest to this point. The kick was misdirected. Up and under. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. Probing ball. Miller presents in space. In no hurry here. Honours the lead. Kicks to centre wing. Well played. Good kick. Miller works hard to present. Waiting for someone to come at him. Thilthorpe. This is a big opportunity. Picking their way through. Andrews wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
Both teams are scrapping hard, but neither's look like breaking the game open. A 10-minute burst either way at some stage in this half could prove decisive. I can't see this becoming a blowout, and hopefully it doesn't, because it's been a really enjoyable contest so far.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Dacos, Miller, dangerous to leave on his own. He doesn't waste many. Aaliyah, where would they be without him? He's having a ripper, although that's not his best kick. Good thinking and good execution too. They'll take the patient approach. Dangerfield dealt with the pressure. Andrews, ever reliable, stripped of it. Liberatore, Goulden in the right spot. That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. Gawn has had his measure today. Butters, Richards. That's unusual. Smith doing the grunt work. An ill-directed hand pass. Butters, steadies, fires. Bullseye! Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Gawn has got on top. Anderson, he'll be sore in the morning. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Gawn palms it down. Good ruck work and good roving too. Dawson. Green takes the mark and can extend the margin.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
He's kicked it like an arrow. Established. The big man needing support. Dawson navigated the traffic. They might be caught out on the turnover. Dangerfield. Who's at home? Archie has marked in front of goal.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He's already got one. Now he's got two. 2 goals each for the quarter. Gawn got his palm to it. Another one off the ground. In no man's land. Andrews in the right spot at the right time. That's an impressive mark. Heaney has found some space. Anderson, he's lost it. Under pressure. Foot race on the wing. I felt that one from here. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Gawn continues to have his way. Rao, Dawson, good build-up. What's he got on offer? Gets his kick despite the heat. Jones, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil. Doesn't often waste it. Lukosius has charged into space. And they're away. He's hit up the lead. He's had little impact so far. This is good ball movement. Searching kick. Andrews, we've seen that before. Attracted a crowd. He seemed completely unaware of the company he had.
His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Lloyd, here's real danger now.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He backs himself, but he hasn't hit it well. A behind.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Sinclair to bring it in. Gawn makes position. Heaney. Can he impose himself on the match? That's a good option, and this looks promising. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. The kick was centimetre perfect. Manages to find a teammate. Dawson. Heaney on a lead. Three-quarter time and still anyone's game. Time for the coaches to see if they can will their charges over the line. What's happening down there, Gary?
Goals are like gold out there. It's been a tough slog and there'll be some very sore bodies, but you've got to think clearly and decisively. Who's going to pick a path through to goal and grab the momentum? It's all to play for in a huge final quarter.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Membry, he's gone. That's skillful. Moore in heavy traffic. Out of the congestion. Blakey wins and he needed to. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Rao is hard to beat one-on-one. Can he hit a target? Thilthorpe, great hands there. They're a big chance here. Miller marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He's missed it.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Gets the kick away. Lukosius with a chance to run. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Rao. He's besieged. Couldn't get a disposal. The umpire waves them on. Ball spills free in the tackle. That one was not open to interpretation.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Whitfield picks it off. That's poor kicking. Dangerfield working hard and being rewarded. Throws it on the boot. Sinclair tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Rosie. Clark. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one. Careful ball movement. Heaney has found some space. He's generally a good kick. Bontempelli takes a beauty. Philthorpe outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. I've liked his game today. They're moving the footy well here. Just has to hit a target. Andrews saves the day again. Can he find a teammate? Bouncing ball. Set sail for home, and he has delivered. They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Gawn wins the tap. Liberatore. He just dropped it. That's poor play. The fans will be happy to see this. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Grundy slaps it out. Bontempelli. Wanganeen Malira harassed into an error. Holmes. Strong grab. What's he got on offer? He's been quiet. Aliyah is proving a massive thorn in their side. There goes the kick inside the 50. 5. Great body work.
He'll have to give it his all.
It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. Andrews watched it off the boot. You can see their confidence growing. Clark with a chance to relieve the pressure. The kick is precise. Chips to halfback. Bontempelli. That's good work rate. Aliyah takes an excellent grab. Delivers it inside 50. Andrews ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Tidy ball. Holmes pushes into space and receives the footy. Clark. Bontempelli always look likely. Clever kick. Green has been a real live wire. Looking to extend this margin. Grundy, too big, too strong, too good.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
They've set up well for the kick-in. They've got time to put the kettle on. Curnow had his name written all over it. Well, they gave it everything. It just wasn't enough on the day. What were the main differences today, Half?